Hello, lovelies. How are you all doing? So it's exactly 9:15 by my time. I'm just getting in. I am tired. I wouldn't even lie. I'm very tired, but I know I had made a commitment here that I am willing to keep, and that's why I'm actually shooting this video. But I am tired. I have to tell you all the time for you to see the sacrifices we put behind the videos and content you see out there. All right. It was when I started this challenge, I really realized what content creators do. Right. I always say I'm a content creator. Ah, this 30 days journey, consistency journey has actually showed me a lot. All right. Content creation is beyond just setting your camera. It's the consistency that actually matters. Okay. And it is not easy. So if you see you a content creator that is consistent, please give them their flowers. In today's video, I will be telling you 5 things pregnancy will take away from you. And this is no joke. 5 things it will take away from you. The number one on my list is your energy. All right. I think I have been overflogging this energy talk. All right. But be prepared. Pregnancy will take away your energy. No matter who you are, you might be the strongest person on earth, but pregnancy would really humble you. The exhaustion cannot even be explained. All right. You just get to feel tired at every given time. You're just exhausted and you can't explain how what you've done that is leading to that exhaustion. All right, exhaustion, body pains, and so on. So be ready to be sapped of your energy. The number two thing pregnancy takes away from you is your comfort. You see, in pregnancy, I have said I've overemphasized it. All right. um, there are certain symptoms that would you would over time become comfortable with because you cannot change the situation, so you accept. You know, when they say if you can beat them, you join them. In this situation, you can actually beat certain symptoms, so you just embrace it and learn to live and coexist with it side by side. So you'd constantly be nauseous. In some cases, not constantly, sorry. You mostly be nauseous in pregnancy, body aches. You know, I told you how all my body aches, pelvic pains, and so on, headaches sometimes, swellings for some people. Some people tend to get swollen feet, swollen face, swollen hands, and so on. And you get to have experience heartburn. For most people, heartburn was constant. All right, you know, remember I told you when my heartburn started, I was like, ah, did you throwing up cause a hole in my chest? And so when I was legit scared, before my doctor explained to me that it was heartburn and gave me medications. Just be ready. Your comfort will be taken away from you. The third thing that pregnancy takes away from you is your appetite and freedom of food. Remember, I told you that before pregnancy, there were certain things I love to eat, certain fruits I love to eat. All right. But during pregnancy, I realized, it's no longer about you, baby girl. It's about a baby. So a lot of things you may want to eat, you may be unable to eat because it is not good for your baby. And then certain things that you cannot eat, you may have to force yourself to eat because they have certain nutrients that are good for the baby. And aside that, you tend to, for some people, you tend to lose appetite. In my own case, I lost appetite drastically. Remember, I told you my brother's wife was pregnant about the same period. She, in her own case, had a very large appetite. When we met, sometime along the line of pregnancy, she was looking times 2 my size, and that's because she experienced a large appetite, and for me it was a slim appetite, so I slimmed down drastically. I was a size 10 before pregnancy, but during pregnancy I dropped to size 6. I think I still have a video or picture of me. I'll check. Remember I told you that period I couldn't do content. I thought I would document every stage of my pregnancy, but I couldn't actually document my pregnancy stages. But I lost weight drastically. So in my own case, it was a slim appetite. So yes, your appetite and freedom of food would be taken away from you. Another thing pregnancy will take away from you is your former body, your body before pregnancy, it is sure gonna take it away from you. See, before pregnancy, this is a video of me. I think I've shown you a couple, but this is the video of me just a week before I started to fall ill. See me now, C shape, everything, figure eight. And then pregnancy came, and then I went back to what I do now. I went back to my past because I've always been a very slim lady. Yes, I've always been slim. I just started to add weight because I started to take supplements, multivitamins, and all, which made me add weight. But in pregnancy, I realized I could not even take those supplements. I could not take the multivitamin I was taking in pregnancy. The doctor kicked against it. So I could not even boost my appetite with those supplements. So my body changed. So I don't even know if it was for good or for bad, but I knew I slimmed down, that people literally thought I was suffering in pregnancy. But yes, I suffered because I couldn't eat. So that was me suffering. So for some others, as I said, large appetite. So it means you get to blow up and all. So be prepared to change your wardrobe. Oh. For me, thankfully, I had not given out most of my clothes when I was slim. So I just went back to wearing my size 6 to 8 clothes. But with time, I couldn't wear them because the bump started to show at about 6 months. The bump started to show, and there's certain trousers, certain kinds of clothes you can't even wear. They tell person, you go figure out yourself. All right. So for your own convenience, there's certain things you would be unable to wear. All right. So the changes doesn't only affect your body, it also affects your sense of fashion. All right. So you start to wear things that are not so tight to the tummy. In short, if you go and wear tight in now, it's you that will be uncomfortable. You start zipping down, pulling it down, you'll be so uncomfortable. I stopped wearing turtlenecks in pregnancy because, in short, even this, as little as this is, I couldn't wear it during pregnancy because the moment it's on me, it's as though something is choking me. I can't breathe. So it's always discomforting. So I couldn't wear even my neck piece during pregnancy. I had to take it off. So you wouldn't even want anything to be on you. It's choking. So all the times I needed to go to the office was war for me, but I did because I had to. The fifth thing and final thing we'll be talking about today that pregnancy will take away from you is your sense of control. Before pregnancy, I thought I could control a lot of things. Like I remember I said, I'm going to slay pregnancy. I will humble pregnancy. My sister, if pregnancy wants to humble you, there is nothing you can do about it. For pregnancy, a lot of people usually have many plans about pregnancy, how they're going to slay pregnancy. For me, I knew or I thought I would humble pregnancy. Remember, I told you that at a point my sister called me. It's like, big sis, what happened to I will humble pregnancy, I will slay pregnancy? And I couldn't even say anything because I was even too weak at that point to say anything or do anything. So in pregnancy, a lot of things you normally would have had control over, you find yourself struggling too. All right. One of those things is throwing up. Normally when you feel like throwing up, you can actually rush yourself to the restroom to throw up and all. In pregnancy, my dear, as you dey feel am before you even get, see, it can happen anywhere. It can happen anywhere. If you like avoid food, if the throwing up wants to come, it will come. And it's not about you being a weakling. It's not about you being overbearing. No, 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 my darling. It's just your body adjusting to certain things. All right. And the sweet part of this all is people know these things. So nobody will look at you with judgmental eyes. Nobody will look at you like, this one too they do. See, even if they say too they do, auntie, there are certain things you cannot control. The wrongest thing you want to do in pregnancy is to act strong when your body is telling you otherwise. And make your doctor your friend. All right. If there are certain things you do not understand, just reach out to your doctor. Doctor, this is what I feel about my body. I do not understand. And trust me, your doctor would always be there to explain things to you because they also need your money. They don't want you to go somewhere else and have that baby. So they will be as nice as possible to you. So, yes, your sense of control over anything at all is one thing that pregnancy will take away from you. So, do not beat yourself up if you are unable to control certain things. It is pregnancy having its full course in you. So if you're not yet a subscriber, hello, do I need to beg you every time to subscribe? Oh yeah, I am begging. Please tap on that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you can be amongst the first persons to see our videos when they drop. Remember, this is just the beginning. You don't think I'm going to stop at pregnancy journey? Nah, but I wouldn't tell you what I am going to talk about. And there's an important part to this journey that you do not want to miss out on. The most embarrassing moments for me in pregnancy. I wouldn't tell you when I'll be dropping it, but do follow so you don't miss out on it. Thank you. My name is Nan Clean, and remember, this right here is where we keep it real.